Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have got a new setup for once in my videos. I've got a new setup. I thought I would change it up a little bit. The white wall was just getting a bit boring, so I thought I would just introduce you more to my room. I have a big love for interior design, so I'm thinking when my room is all done I might do a room tour. Would you want to see that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, moving on to this video, I thought I would share with you guys my flawless foundation routine. This is my routine I've been doing. This is a routine I've been doing quite a lot at the moment, and especially living in England, our weather changes all the friggin' time. So this is really versatile for different types of weather as well. And it doesn't go patchy throughout the day, it stays on all day, and I've just been really loving it at the moment. So if you want to learn how to get this flawless foundation routine, then please keep watching. So I have just moisturised my face. I'm now going to use this Barry Flawless Colour Correcting Primer. I have been loving this primer so much at the moment. I have quite a lot of redness on my face, which is so annoying, but using a green primer or even a green concealer, if you've got a green concealer, contrasts really well with any redness that you've got, and it will sort of hide it and take it away, which is always good because no one likes a lot of redness. I'm going to put this on in a downwards motion, and it's just going to help push any hairs down on my face. So now that the primer is done, I am going to move on to foundation. I'm going to be using this YSL Touche Éclat Le Tint foundation, and this is my favourite foundation ever. That's it, just ever. It's so good. I'm so bad at explaining things. I'm like, it's amazing. Go and buy it. No, it's so good. I used it a couple of years ago, and I stopped for a while, went over to more drugstore foundations, and then I rediscovered my love for it, and then I forgot how good it is, and then I was like, oh my god, I actually need to go and get this again because it is so good. Wait, what shade am I in? B30. I used to be B50. I put it on and I was so dark. I was like, this is so unfair. I used to be so tanned. It's fine. Summer is here, so I can just go and sunbathe and get a tan soon. Oh. Down the neck, because no one wants a mask. No, thank you. Oh, okay. Now I need to blend that in. So I'm just going to use this brush from Kiko. Don't know what it's called. I think it's just a contour brush. And I'm just going to blend that all in my neck. Oh. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use, of course, my Instant Anti-Age Eye Eraser from Maybelline, as well as the Fit Me Maybelline Concealer in the shade 20. I mix these two together, and because they're quite thin consistencies, both of them, it doesn't create a cakey finish, which is really good. It just creates high coverage, which is what I need to get rid of my darkness and redness. This is when my Indian comes through my skin, because I have a lot of darkness and redness that loves to pop up, and it's so lovely, isn't it? So I just apply a generous amount onto my skin and on my leg apparently. There we go. And then I get the Fit Me concealer and I pop this just where I'm extra dark, because I am, and it's sometimes the Maybelline, the Instant Anti-Age concealer might not cover it up completely. Sometimes it does, but sometimes I'm like, I can still see you, dark circles, go away. And then I'm just going to use a really dirty beauty blender to blend it all in my skin, because I'm too lazy to wash it. I did order a new beauty blender, and it came, but I mixed it accidentally with some eyeshadows, and loads of black eyeshadow has gone onto the beauty blender. And me being very lazy, I can't be bothered to wash it, so back with the old one. I do need to buy like a bundle of them though, because I use them all the time, obviously. I can't open it. Okay, now using this NYX contour palette. I don't actually know the name of it. Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I am going to use these two, I think. Mix them together, and I'm just going to put this under my eyes and wherever I popped the concealer, just to set it in place so it doesn't move anywhere. Now back with the same palette, I'm going to use this shade here. Do they have names? This is the Sculpt. Oh, they do have names. Oh, number one's called Ice Queen. That's a good name. So this one's called Sculpt. And this is more of a ashy grey tone to it. And this is just going to give you more dimension and shadow within your contour. Oh, I sounded very posh then. And then I'm just going to pop this onto my cheeks, but really, really lightly, because with powder, I think it can be harder to blend in sometimes. Whereas with creams, you can sort of blend it in with your foundation and concealer. So I'm just popping tiny bits on my brush. And it's just a little bit of a process, so I'm just gonna blend it up. And then I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Toffee. And then I'm just going to pop this over where I just applied the shade Sculpt. Whoa, I think a bit too much went on my brush. Oh my god. Oh no. Blending it out isn't helping. Oh. Well, I'm going to be skinny today. Okay, if this happens to you, and it can happen at any time, use your foundation brush and blend it in. There we go. Why is my sister calling? Hello? Yeah, you? So if you're wondering why I'm using the two different shades, this one is more of an ashy / grey sort of colour to it. So that's going to give more shadow and dimension to your contour. So it's going to look more natural, whereas the more bronzy shade is going to look like Bambi. The more Bambi, come here. So the more bronzy shade is going to look like you've had a bit of a tan. So that's why I use both of them together. But it's not good if you just use the more bronzy shade just to contour, because it will look too orange, if that makes sense, and it won't look more natural. So yes, I mean, no contour looks completely natural, but it's best to keep it more on the natural side than on the orange side, let's be honest. So after you've done that, what I like to do is get my Bare Minerals Original powder, and this is a bit lighter than my actual skin colour. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's the worst thing that happens, is when you have it in your bag but you leave the thing open. Oh my god, this is so annoying. How am I meant to put this back? Mummy. Okay. You're okay? No. She stops. Right, now I'm going to get this, and it is a foundation, a powdered foundation, but I just like to put a light bit on my brush, and then I like to really lightly go over my skin where I bronzed and contoured, because it just creates more of a natural finish. I'm sorry if you can hear the police car outside. Right, I think it's gone. Anyway, I'm using this. Nope, still there. Anyway, I like to use a powdered foundation because, not with fluff on it though, what is this? Because I like the finish it gives. It gives a really glowy finish without being really cakey, and it really locks in all the product. Every single video, it really locks in all the product that you have put on your face. So I highly recommend using a powdered foundation just really, really lightly on your brush after you apply your contour. Oh my god, this is actually a joke. So if you have this, make sure you twist it shut on the lids, because if you don't, it will look like this, and that is very, very sad. Going back to this palette, I'm just going to use these two shades again, and I'm just going to go back over my concealer just to lock it in place again. So I'm using my Revolution Ultra Professional Blush palette, of course, and at the moment I have been mixing these three, I don't know if you can see, these three shades together. Don't know why, I just have, and it just creates really, really nice pinky finish, and I really like it. Oh, that's very pinky. So moving on to highlight, I of course am going to use this Carly Bible BH Cosmetics palette. I thought it had an actual name then, but it doesn't. And I'm going to use this shade here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's a lie. I'm going to use this Revolution, which the lid is so dirty because it's been in my makeup bag. The Shimmer Brick Radiant highlighter. I think it is just a highlighter, yeah. And it is this lovely bronzy, shimmery, pinky colour, which is perfect for summer. And I just mix my brush in it all and pop that on parts of my face I want highlighted. Now look at that, that is crazy. I am obsessed. And then because we all want to look like the moon, I'm just going to highlight some more. So I'm going to use this shade again from the Kylie Bible palette and just gently tap that onto my face. Oh my god, that is very highlighted, but you can never have too much highlight. Even if you do want to look like the moon, it's fine. Although I'm actually doing a foundation tutorial, you may as well know what's on my lips. I'm just using the Studio 10 Brow Lift Perfecting Liner. And I am using it on my lips. I just haven't found a really nice grey, purpley, dark browny sort of shade for my lips. And then I used to use this on my brows, and then I was like, oh my god, this is a perfect shade for what I want for my lips, and it actually is. So I mixed that with Cappuccino by Rimmel, and you guys know this is actually my favourite lip liner ever. And then I'm going to add this amazing shade from NYX, and it is the cream lipstick in the shade 12. and it is such a nice colour, but it's nicer if you mix it with these ones. Okay, I can't stop talking and do this because it's going to go everywhere. So this is the final result. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it very informative. If so, then please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are new. It is free. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!